Hey, this is Austin with Roasty Coffee, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Moka pot. So the Moka pot has been around since 1933. It was created by an Italian engineer named Bialetti, and really it's just a pretty sleek, efficient way of brewing coffee. Some people love it. Some people, maybe it's not their cup of coffee, but it's a great way to make coffee and something new, and gives you a cup that it will probably be on the stronger side, maybe something a little bit closer to like an espresso. And one of the things that makes it a little similar to making espresso is the fact that we're actually going to use steam power to brew the cup. So the model that we have in front of us, brand is LuxHaus, but it's a Moka pot. So their particular version, LuxHaus makes a stainless steel Moka pot, which is awesome because what we're going to do when you brew a Moka pot is you have to put it over a direct heat source. So with theirs, you can do convection, gas, or electric, and it'll all work. It won't compromise the integrity of the pot itself. So when we're brewing them, a couple of things to note. Here on the top, we've got our pot. This is where the actual brewed coffee is going to end up, and we can serve out of here. So this portion right here in the middle is actually where the coffee will come up and spill down into this area. I'll cover more of that in just a second. So then we have our basket. So this is where the ground coffee is going to sit for our brewing. It's gonna sit right in here. As you can see, it doesn't have like a paper filter or something like that. Just this stainless steel filter, so it will give you a heavier body, a little stronger cup. So if that's something that you love, this would definitely be a brewing method for you to try out. And this spring here on the bottom is actually just to make sure that you can remove it and get it out a little easier, which is a great tip. And I like that feature about this because I have used Moka pots where the basket actually just sits all the way down to the bottom, and it's gonna get really hot. So when you're trying to pull it out, it's not going out. Having it on springs makes it a lot easier to just get out of there. So then this bottom piece is where the hot water will go. So it's just a reservoir here. We're gonna put in our hot water, connect all of it, put it on the stove, and it has this little heat release here, but really all that steam that we're gonna create by putting this over the stove, it's going to push the water up through our coffee bed here, and then it's going to end up in the top piece here, and we're gonna be able to serve our brewed coffee right out of here. So it's a really unique piece of coffee brewing equipment. It operates a little bit different than maybe what you're used to. So we're gonna go ahead and brew up a cup, and I'll show you how to do it. So here I'm pouring in 300 grams of hot water directly into here. And basically you always want to make sure that it does not go past this, that your water level doesn't go past this on the inside, because that's what we need to allow some steam to release as well. So there I've got that. I'm at my 300 grams of water. I'm gonna go ahead and grind my beans. Grind setting for this will be pretty fine, not quite espresso fine, but pretty fine on it. All right, so I've just put the filter right down in there. I'm just going to place the coffee in this part as well. No need to tamp it down or anything, but make sure that it is evenly distributed across there. And then we're just going to screw this top piece off. I always use a towel to hold the bottom, just so that I don't burn my hands. All right, so once it's tightened, we're gonna go ahead and put it over on the stovetop. I put it on like a medium-low heat, medium on the high side, because what's important as we're brewing this is that once the brewed coffee has come up into the top, we don't want it to boil or anything there, because then you'll get burnt coffee. It just won't be tasty. So as soon as it's done bubbling up and coming over the top and no more water is left in the bottom, that's when we're gonna try to pull it off and let it cool for a minute. So you'll know that you're done brewing when you start to hear the sound of, like, when you're sucking with a straw and you get to the bottom of the cup, kind of this airy sound, gurgling. That probably means that all of the water in the bottom is pulled up into the top, or about there, and you can go ahead and remove the cup. All right, so our mocha pot is brewed. I was pleasantly surprised actually about how long it took. It was only like 2 or 3 minutes on the stove, and now we're ready to go. So I'm just gonna pour it straight into my cup, and we're gonna give this a taste. It's nice, has that really, strong, full body that you should want out of using a mocha pot. So you can drink it like this, add cream and sugar if you want, or actually sometimes I like to chill it, throw it in another container, chill it, and then add your favorite milk to it, or alternative, and then enjoy it like a latte. Because it's a little stronger and heavier, it'll hold up pretty well in milk, and make a really nice iced beverage that way as well. But yeah, super tasty, really quick, efficient way. This is the Mocha Pot by LuxHaus. Pleasantly surprised by how easy and how quick it was to use. So if you're interested, check out the link below for more details on it, and thanks for watching.